Right. We are, of course, focusing on the first big story that we're looking at. Vasudha, it is about the explosive turn of events which has taken place today.
Of course, the Delhi LG, Saxena, has called for an anti-terror probe, Tanima, into these allegations that Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal received political funding from this group that was banned by the centre in 2019, Sikhs For Justice. Mr Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party, of course, has hit back, and it has called this a conspiracy, and it has also called Mr Saxena an agent of the BJP.
Right, that was the first reaction from the Aam Aadmi Party, and the timing is also interesting as the Supreme Court has forewarned the Enforcement Directorate that it may consider granting interim bail to Arvind Kejriwal in the excise policy case due to the ongoing Lok Sabha election. Now, the hearing is slotted for this tomorrow. Vasudha.
Absolutely. And this is the latest, Anima, in this really long-running and fierce war between the Aam Aadmi Party and BJP in Delhi. That is, of course, at power at the centre, and it comes less than 3 weeks before Delhi votes, which is on the 25th of May. In 2019, remember, the BJP won all of Delhi's 7 seats. Now, a sitting chief minister facing arrest was new to us, but now it's the same sitting chief minister also facing probably the prospects of an NIA probe. How serious is that? What kind of political fallout it can have on the sentiment of voters both in Punjab and Delhi? That is what we discussed tonight.
Right, and we are going to be joined by a series of guests and important guests to discuss this issue further. But first, we'll go across to our colleague Ishika, who is joining us on the show. She's been tracking all the updates. Ishika, we've seen the reaction coming from the Aam Aadmi Party also on this matter. But first of all, just for the understanding of our viewers, tell us what exactly was the content of that complaint, and immediately after that, the reaction that we saw from AAP.
Well, in fact, Lieutenant Governor approving, recommending for an NIA probe over the very serious allegation that Arvind Kejriwal led Aam Aadmi Party, in fact, took $16 million funding from a banned terrorist organization group. Now, in fact, in the complaint that the Lieutenant Governor had received, it was also mentioned that Arvind Kejriwal, while he visited New York in 2014, also held closed-door meetings with the Khalistani leaders, and in fact, he assured them that he would help in facilitating the release of the Khalistani terrorists. But in return, the Aam Aadmi Party needs financial funding. This all is a very serious allegation that has been mentioned in the complaint that was received by the Lieutenant Governor. Now, the Lieutenant Governor says that the complaint is against the Chief Minister and it is an issue of political funding. Thus, for the verification of the electronic documents, an NIA probe is definitely required. Now, on the other hand, we have seen that now the Aam Aadmi Party, in fact, has reacted to this, and they continue to say that this is just yet another conspiracy by the BJP and the Lieutenant Governor against the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. They also, in fact, go on to allege that the Lieutenant Governor is working on the behest of the BJP, who, in fact, is rattled that it will lose all the 7 Lok Sabha seats here in the national capital. So certainly the war of words has also erupted, but very serious allegations that have been mentioned in the complaint. Remember that, in fact, this complaint refers to the video that was released by Pannu, where, in fact, it was alleged that the Aam Aadmi Party received this funding from 2014 to 2022. So certainly we'll have to wait and watch as to how this pans out. But the BJP, that is the opposition, they continue to attack the Aam Aadmi Party, saying now their anti-India, anti-India mindset will in fact be exposed in front of the people.
Follows after this big recommendation by the Delhi LG. Ishika, thank you so much for joining us. First, let's quickly listen to what Virendra Sachdeva of the BJP had to say on this.
एक प्रतिबंधित आतंकी संगठन है जिससे पॉलिटिकल फंडिंग आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं ने ली है। वो आतंकी संगठन जो विश्व भर में कुख्यात है अपनी कार्रवाई के लिए, उनसे पैसा लेना सीधा सीधा देशद्रोह का मामला है। जो लोग देश के दुश्मनों के साथ, देश के टुकड़े टुकड़े करने वालों के साथ खड़े होते हैं, उनसे आप जाके चंदा ले रहे हो, पॉलिटिकल फंडिंग ले रहे हो, इससे ज़्यादा शर्मनाक क्या हो सकता है? डूब के मर जाना चाहिए इनको।
So how serious are these charges? What kind of political fallout they might have? And also, what is the NIA's mandate in this? That is what we discuss tonight. Joining us now is Anmol Panwar, who is the spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. We also have Vaisi Modi, who is former NIA DG, and also RP Singh, spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you all of you for joining us on this show. Thank you to you, Mr. Modi first. In 2019, when the centre banned Sikhs For Justice on grounds of secessionism, there were very serious charges against this group, and it was said that it was operating out of United States and it was building a campaign against India. How do you see these charges, sir? And what is the NIA's mandate in this? And is there any precedent of a sitting chief minister being accused of hatching such conspiracies?
The charges are very serious, especially when the charges have been founded. The letter has been sent by a constitutional authority. Lieutenant Governor of Delhi has sent that letter to Home Ministry. That means Government of India recommending an NIA probe. So it is not a simple matter of forwarding any letter to government. This because in such serious matters, these are not casual decisions. The Lieutenant Governor must have found those allegations very serious. It cannot be that he has simply forwarded that letter to MHA. And whatever I've read from the newspapers, from the media, it is a very, very serious matter.
Right.
These allegations have been coming against, you may remember, against Aam Aadmi Party in 2017 Punjab Assembly elections.
Right.
Arvind Kejriwal had stayed in his visit to Moga at a Khalistani activist place. So, I mean, it's a very interesting thing that in 2017 also, Aam Aadmi Party was a favorite to win Punjab Assembly elections.
Right.
But they were restricted to 20 seats only, and it was widely believed that it was because of their Khalistani connection.
Okay.
And now new information, specific information has emerged that funding to the tune of over 100 crore rupees has been received by the party.
Right.
So it is a very, very serious allegation and needs a thorough probe.
Right.
Right, let me go across to the Aam Aadmi Party now to set this record straight. Mr. Panwar, what would you say? First of all, did your party accept any funds from any organization having any sort of affiliation with any Khalistani group?
Not at all, Vasudha. It is a big political conspiracy orchestrated by the BJP to defame Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. The Lieutenant Governor, rather than adhering to the confines of the Constitution, is working at the behest of Bharatiya Janata Party. And their endeavor to craft a narrative using these false, frivolous, malicious and baseless allegations underscores a sense of desperation. The fact is that BJP is losing all the 7 seats in Delhi and is experiencing discomfort as the overwhelming support and enthusiasm for Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal has surpassed their expectation, and this time it is manifesting in votes.
But how would you
this
react?
Is the reason.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. How would you react to this video, which is part of this complaint, in which will, of course, there will be investigation into this video as well. But Gurpatwan Singh Pannu himself is being heard in the video saying that he gave those funds to and had a meeting with Arvind Kejriwal also a few years back.
Let me show you something, Vasudha. This is a petition on the basis of same allegations. A PIL was filed before the Delhi High Court and the division bench of the Delhi High Court, led by Chief Justice Vipin Sanghi and Justice Naveen Chawla, dismissed this petition. This petition sought high-level inquiry against the allegations, against these false and fabricated allegations that AAP received funds from this banned organization, SFJ and Khalistani forces.
Let me take this question to RP Singh.
This was categorically...
RP Singh, so the nature of investigation, like Mr. Anmol is also saying, will of course, bring out more details, and we'll wait for that. But on the face of it, it may be seen as witch hunting being done on the eve of Lok Sabha elections. Delhi polls are going to be held on the 25th of May. And the complaint to this effect was received by the centre almost 2 years ago. Today, in fact, I was looking at the picture of Mr. Channi with the Home Minister. Some may ask, what did the government do for 2 years?
Sudha, this is the picture of the Speaker of the Punjab Assembly with Mr. Sandwan, Kultar Singh Sandwan, with the Harjeet Singh Bajwa, a Khalistani, a known Khalistani in Canada. This was May 19, 2023. Not only that, we have just seen recently Mr. Raghav Chadha has posted on his social media a picture with Preet Kaur Kejriwal, a UK-based member of parliament of the UK Assembly. She is a known Khalistani supporter. We have not seen any other picture of Mr. Raghav Chadha on his social media. Neither we have seen him speaking on any subject related to Kejriwal or any other subject. But yes, he posted his picture with Preet Kaur Kejriwal on his social media handle and saying that it was pleasant meeting, whatever the normal course would be. But fact is, all this is being done to send messages to Khalistanis that we hold sympathy with you. I'm not, because I have no privy to.
But Mr. Singh, some may suspect that the timing of this is quite intriguing because, it's just coming before elections of Delhi and Punjab. So the opposition might actually say that, the timing is suspicious in nature, and anyway your government and the party are, is facing these allegations that investigating agencies are being misused. How do you see that, sir?
Sudha, we decided that we should go and meet, Mr. Raghav Chadha should go and meet Preet Kaur Gill in London. None of us decided. It is the timing decided by them.
Yes.
So they are sending the messages. It's just near to the election that they are sending the messages that to the sympathizers of the Khalistani sympathizers that yes, we are still supporting you and we will support you. So now Mr. Raghav Chadha should have restrained from doing so because everyone knows about Preet Kaur Gill. I'll appreciate just go through Twitter handle. You'll come to know about her activities with Khalistan or Khalistani activities.
Right.
So was Mr. Sandwan in 2023. He was also trying to send a message across to people in Punjab who have little sympathy.
In fact, let Anmol Panwar respond to that. These allegations which are being made that, there are meetings being held in London even now. Let the Aam Aadmi Party respond to that. Yes, Mr. Panwar, you were raising your hand.
You gave Vasudha, a free hand. I just pointed out two issues. There's much more than this.
Mr. Singh failed to inform your viewers that on March 21, 2024, Mr. Raghav Chadha made a tweet in which he said that other than attending Prime Minister question session at the House of Commons, he did not hold any meeting with anyone. Although few MPs did have pictures with him, but other than that, he did not hold any meeting. So he's misinforming your viewers. And if we go by the same logic, then here's one other, their MP Sangam Lal Gupta. He's with a terror accused in 2018 and 2024, Sanjay Saroj. Now, what did Mr. R.P. Singh have to say on that? Their BJP wing minority social media head of Jammu Kashmir, Talib Hussain Shah, was taking pictures with their president of BJP, Ravinder Raina, and other National Party officials.
Okay,
now,
Anmol, sir,
what do
this
you
is
have to
mostly
say about
about
that?
your photos versus my photos and Panthik politics.
No, please, Vasudha, this is not fair.
Yes, respond to that, sir.
Thank you. You run your debate. I'm not interested in your debate.
Yes, Mr. Singh, respond to that.
No, I'm not interested in your debate. There's no way to run the debate.
You can respond to him. Please.
No. You gave him free hand. I just made 2 points. And then Raghav Chadha is in charge of Punjab affairs. He's the honorable member of the parliament of Rajya Sabha. Mr. Kultar Singh Sandwan is the honorable speaker of the assembly of the Punjab.
Right.
And he's meeting Harjeet Singh Bajwa there.
Right.
So it's not, can I complete? So this is not no ordinary people. These are people who are spearheading the complete strategy of running Punjab.
Okay.
Mr. Raghav Chadha remote controls Punjab. Everyone knows that.
Okay, I'll get Mr. Anmol to respond to that.
Mr.
Modi, Punjab is, a sensitive border state. Parties' relations with such elements have been talked about even in the past. And this has also had a diplomatic impact on the country. We've seen, this whole issue around Niger playing out. How important is it for center state political parties to look at it very carefully from the diplomatic point of view, sir?
So let me first clear that doubt about allegations regarding photos with X or Y. NIA is a professional organization. We have been investing many cases of terror funding. And in this recommendation, there is a complaint about terror funding to Aam Aadmi Party. And photos may be just incidental, but the main allegation of receiving the funds, that will be investigated by NIA if decided by the government. So I personally feel that these can be just political statements that X was seen with Y and Y was seen with Z. That will not be very material. Material will be the evidence collected by NIA regarding terror funding. So I personally feel that these can be all election propaganda. But in reality, when NIA will investigate this matter, they will come out with whatever evidence, and whosoever is guilty will be found out during investigation. As far as border state is concerned, we all know, I mean, it needs no reiteration that it is a very serious matter, and NIA, I'm sure, would be very careful while doing the investigation, and there will not be any unnecessary leakages regarding the investigation being done by them.
NIA will follow the SOP. It has, but just a quick question. Has there been any precedent of such a charge being brought against a sitting chief minister? Although Mr Kejriwal, of course, is in jail. But what is the way forward now that the recommendation has gone from the Delhi LG to the Home Secretary?
No, I mean, we all have been saying, I mean, everybody in this discussion has said that it is a very, very serious matter. So, type of allegation coming out against the chief minister is a really very serious thing.
Okay.
And it would have come, I mean, confident about the allegation.
Okay, talking about the political fallout of this, RP Singh, how do you see this playing out? Yes, Mr. Modi, yes. We got that. Mr. Singh, how do you see this playing out politically, sir? Because Delhi elections, Punjab elections are to happen. Do you see this impacting the popularity of the Aam Aadmi Party, which is in an alliance with the Congress in Delhi, but of course not with the Congress in Punjab? How do you see this in some ways, going in favor of your party in both states, sir?
Well, you are seeing it with perspective or from the prism of the politics or elections. There's nothing to do with elections or politics. This is purely issue of national safety, national security, and it should be seen that way. And then my friend from Aam Aadmi Party said, any Tom, Dick and Harry can go and get a picture. Sir, it's not Tom, Dick and Harry. Mr. Raghav Chedda, please go to his social media handle. I wish him all the best for his eyesight. We want him to recover fast. But only picture which he have posted with any individual is please for Kejriwal.
Right.
And so
you are inviting a defamation notice.
Right.
By misinforming the people.
Anmol, let him complete and then I'll come to you.
So it's not only that, these are not two pictures only. The issue is Sikhs For Justice leader, Mr. Pannu, Gurupatwan Singh Pannu, is on record, on a video record, saying that he has funded Aam Aadmi Party for giving relaxation to Khalistani activities in Punjab and in Delhi. Right. And then he has said that if he is not doing so, we will go against him. Okay. So this is already a video on record. So it's not just 1-2 pictures. It's
okay. Let me get a response from Anmol. Anmol, see, at least in 2022, I remember that you were very careful. But in 2017, I remember the party did focus on the Sikh votes. I would also say that you also had people like Mr. Fulka who fought for the Sikh victims. But did the party make this mistake of not, at least filtering some of the contacts that you made with some organizations in the Sikh community? Should you have been a little more careful about that? Because, Raghav Chadda, like Mr. Singh says, is in charge of the party, isn't it? At least in Punjab.
Sudha, we have always worked in national interests, and the BJP is rattled, as was in 2015. They labeled Mr. Kejriwal as Naxal. The people of Delhi gave us 67 seats. In 2020, BJP labeled Mr. Kejriwal as terrorist. The people of Delhi gave us 62 seats. In 2022, BJP labeled Mr. Kejriwal as Khalistani. People gave us 92 seats in Punjab. So this time also, the people of Delhi will shower their love, blessing and support to their son, to their brother, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. And there's a sense of fear in Bharatiya Janata Party because the kind of inefficient and corrupt governance which their 7 sitting MPs gave to the people of Delhi is bothering them. And that is the reason why they were forced to change 6 out of 7 sitting MPs. And the development model presented by Mr. Kejriwal, in which each and every guarantee mentioned in our manifesto, it materializes in concrete results. So that is the reason why they are rattled.
Right.
I'm sure we have not heard the last word on this big developing story that we've been reporting since early this evening. Mr. Anmol Pawar, RP Singh, YC Modi, thank you so much for joining us on the discussion in the first half of 8 p.m. Bulletin today. And we'll slip into a short break at this point. But coming up on the other side is our big focus on phase 3 elections, Vasudha.
Of course, 93 seats across 11 states to vote tomorrow, Tanima, and that is going to be an interesting battle.